Hey guys, how are you? I'm gonna do a weekend video here. Hope you're enjoying your long weekend. I've been getting a lot of questions about market data with Interactive Brokers, so I'm gonna make a video about how to subscribe to market data with Interactive Brokers, okay? And it's not so complicated, but for somebody who doesn't know what they want, it is very complicated, okay? So I'm gonna go through what I think are the most important things you need to be aware of as a newer trader getting into this and understanding which market data you need. Also, understanding some key things that are important for you, okay? So the first thing is so important right here. You go to Market Data Interactive Brokers and it says minimum equity for qualification requirement. Yes, there's a minimum account balance required in order to subscribe to market data, and that is $2,000 US dollars or equivalent in another currency. So that means that you need that amount before you're able to qualify to subscribe to any market data. Now, once you have the data subscribed, you only need to maintain $500 in your account, okay? So let's say you were subscribing to a data and you blew up your account. Now your USD balance is below 500. You should probably deposit more if you want to keep your market data, or else you're going to have to deposit $2,000 again to get your data back. That happened to me, by the way. So just be aware that the maintenance requirement is $500 after you have the subscriptions active. But in order to activate them, you need 2K USD. That's for individual accounts. This stuff is other stuff, financial advisor, friends and family advisor. That doesn't apply unless you are a professional, okay? So that is right there, one of the most important things you need to be aware of. Okay, let's get into the actual subscriptions now. So first of all, you need to know what you want, which markets you trade. Interactive Brokers offers the worldwide markets, basically. US stocks, you need to be aware of one thing, the fact that there are three networks, three exchanges, the three big exchanges. There's the New York, which is network A, there's the NASDAQ, and there's the Amex, all right? There's three networks. So you can technically subscribe to only one of them, but realistically, if you're a US stock trader, options trader, you probably want all three just to see the flow from all three exchanges. That makes sense, doesn't it? Then there's also the OPRA, the Oprah exchange, that takes care of the options live streaming data. So if you go into level 1 quotes here, you should see all of those things I just mentioned individually regarding US stocks. You'll see Network A, Network B, Network C, and Oprah. So if you know right away that you have live streaming data from another platform and you only, for example, you only need the option streaming data from Interactive Brokers, then all you need to subscribe to is the Oprah exchange. And a lot of traders do this that get streaming from other platforms. If you want the streaming from Interactive Brokers, in my opinion, it is best to just get the quote bundle, because the quote bundles right here, this one, US equity and options add-on streaming bundle, includes all three exchanges, including the options exchange, and it's $4.50 a month. All right, but the catch is that in order to get this, you need to subscribe to this down here, which is a US security snapshot and futures value bundle, which is $10 a month, but the $10 gets waived off when you do more than $30 in commissions, which is not hard to do, by the way. That's the bottom line here. That's pretty much it. So if you're trading US stocks actively and you want your live streaming data from Interactive Brokers for all the tapes on all three exchanges, then you probably want this right here, US equity options add-on streaming bundle. That's probably what you want. All right, I'm just gonna say it simply like that. Yes, you could subscribe to each one individually if you go to level 1. For some reason, they're not actually showing up for me right now. I think it's because I'm already subscribed to them. I don't need to say any more than that. So you just need to look at what they offer. Look at this US security snapshot. It says the service will deliver national best bid and offer snapshot quotes for all US equity listed. So this is a snapshot quote bundle. If you get this, you don't have to pay for snapshot quotes. If you do not have a subscription, every time you click on the refresh, it's going to charge you a cent for an equity snapshot. Okay, just be aware of that. Generally, you won't have to worry about that if you have live streaming, obviously. So this one is a snapshot bundle, and it also has top of book data for the CME futures, which is quite useful, in fact, because a lot of the best futures contracts trade on the CME. And that's it. There's a couple of other indices in this as well. I hope that cleared up what you need for the most part. Yeah, so if you need access to the Toronto market, you go into level 1 and you go and get the Toronto Stock Exchange, the TSX Venture, whatever you need, Mexican Stock Exchange. Now, keep in mind here, I'll add one thing, the SIBO one add-on bundle. This is $1 a month and they will waive it if you do more than $5 in commission. So that's something you want to get. It's just an extra equity streaming data. So why not? That's the way I see it. Anything that they offer that is either waived if you do a certain amount of commissions or that is just free in general, you just want to subscribe to that by default. So Forex data and metals data, I believe, or index CFDs, like look at this stuff here, UK physical metals and commodities, US and EU bond quotes are all pretty much free. So you want to subscribe to those. And yeah, that's it, guys. So I hope that this cleared up some of what you need. So remember, if you need US stocks, you want to get this. All right, guys, so if this video helped you, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe because I will be making a lot more videos about trading and about life. So take care. Bye.